What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. So this time we have a rematch against Cirdec, and he was continuously spamming me with battle requests, and I guess he was really sour from our last game and he wanted a rematch to try get some revenge. So I accepted, and it turned out to be a pretty good match. So looking at the Pokemon, I've got Mamoswine, Milotic, Noivern, Trevenant, Mega Charizard X, as well as a Conkeldurr. He's rocking a Ninjask, Chatot, Cloyster, Arcanine, Greninja, as well as a Tornadus. Very interesting Pokemon on his side of the field. I don't know who he would lead off with. I kind of thought that he may send out his Ninjask or his Greninja, given that, Ninjask just likes to speed boost and set up some swords, dances, and then just pass it on to another Pokemon. So I just decided to send off my Mamoswine first, because getting up those Stealth Rocks would be really useful this game. He's got like 4 Pokemon that are weak to it. So I do lead off with Mamoswine. He decides to actually send out his Tornadus instead. So not a bad matchup for me, because I do have the typing advantage. And I decide to actually attack head on, because I kind of predicted that he was going to go for the taunt, because Stealth Rocks was the obvious move to play. So I get the hit, and I'm going to be able to not take this damn thing out because I hit twice. How damn unlucky am I? So that sucks. That's just really unfortunate. But at least I managed to get the hit to not go for the Stealth Rocks. Now he goes for the Toxic. I guess he didn't have anything to hit me with, so that's just great. That's awesome. Mamoswine does not mind a poison whatsoever. He's way too powerful for that. So I'm going to be able to take him out of the Icicle Spear. That's one of his Pokemon down, and that's just great. Easy kill right there. The toxic damage is not going to be doing too much, and plus Mamoswine is a hard hitter. He's not a staller. So now he sends in his Greninja, and obviously I'm going to be fearing a Hydro Pump, which is why I decided to switch out. And a good counter for that would be my Noivern. I mean, he could have predicted my switch and gone for the Ice Beam, but he does in fact go for the Water move. He goes for the Surf. He doesn't have Hydro Pump, and he's actually carrying a King's Rock, which kind of leads me to believe that maybe he's a flinching kind of Greninja. That's the set that he's kind of running. So I just go for the Draco Meteor. I'm going to outspeed. I think he didn't realize that I can outspeed a Greninja, but I will always outspeed a Greninja because I am max speed and I'm a timid nature. So as long as I hit with the Draco Meteor, I will take out any Greninja as long as it's not invested in any defense or HP. So now he sends in his Cloyster, and I'm not going to be able to do too much of damage to it. So I have to switch out, and he knows I'm going to switch out. So he decides to go for the one thing that Cloyster loves to do and set up a Shell Smash. So now his Vagina is so damn strong. +2 attack, +2 special attack, +2 speed. This thing is gonna rape my team. Not like I'm complaining. But now my Conkeldurr is on the field. I thought that, I would be able to survive an Icicle Spear. But with the Skill Link ability, it's gonna hit 5 types. And it looks really close. It looks like I might just survive. My 2 more, 1 more left, but no, it's like a perfect kill for Conkeldurr. So that's just really unfortunate. I just lost my Conkeldurr for absolutely nothing. I probably should have just gone for the Mark Punch to get some damage off, but I was greedy and decided to go for the Drain Punch. So now I set up my Milotic, knowing that I could probably take any of his attacks, and he decides to go for the Rock Blast. And if I'm not mistaken, Rock Blast can't flinch a Pokemon, and it also has a pretty high critical hit chance if I'm not mistaken. So it does a lot of damage, almost takes out my Milotic, brings it right down to its lowest, right down to yellow HP, and I just go for the Dragon Tail because there's no ways that I want this thing to stay on the field with that Shell Smash boost. So now his Chatot comes into the field, this puny ass little bird. What is it going to do to my Pseudo Dragon Milotic? And it goes for the Chatter. This was the first time that I ever battled a Chatot. I didn't know what kind of moves that this thing uses, but it turns out to be a troll Pokemon, and I do get confused, and worst of all, I get hit by confusion. But luckily my attack stat is pretty low, so the damage done from punching myself in the face is not too bad. It's alright. So it goes again for the Chatter. It does more damage now. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So again, I get hit by confusion. That really does suck. I'm able to at least survive, but it is going to be able to outspeed me in the next turn and take me out with another Chatter. But instead, it actually goes for the Boon Burst. And this thing is a flying normal type, so it's going to get stabbed from that attack. And Boon Burst is a pretty powerful attack. So now I send in my Noivern, and I find out that it's actually holding a Metronome. And if you didn't know, Metronome actually increases the attack of your Pokemon by 10% every turn if it repeatedly uses the same move over and over again. So that's why it kind of did more damage to my Milotic when it used Chatter again. So I'm able to take out the boom burst. That's how you use a boom burst. Noiva knows how to use it best. And again I go for a boom burst in the Cloyster. I think she kind of thought that I was going to switch out because sometimes these things do carry Ice Shard. But I kind of took a bit of a risk there. I mean, I think she decided to go for a Shell Smash there, hoping that I'd switch out. But at least that Cloyster is out of the picture, so that's great. And now she sends in her Ninjask. I'm going to go straight again for the boom burst. That's excellent. But this thing is going to hang on to its Focus Sash. I wish I had put up those Stealth Rocks earlier. And now he decides to make his Ninjask dance with some swords. So that's a +2 attack. And it's going to have a +2 speed just now. So he only has one more Pokemon left. So it was kind of an all or nothing strategy. Possibly trying to set up her Arcanine and go for a sweep with the rest of my team. So I was kind of a bit worried now because an Arcanine when it's when it's got a +2 attack and +2 speed, it can tear through teams just like that, like a piece of paper. So now this thing comes in, I go for the Boom Burst. It doesn't do as much as I had hoped. It does less than half, and I know I'm going to be taking some attack right to the face. And it decides to go for the Outrage, so Noiva is no way in hell going to survive that. I know that Arcanine sometimes carries extreme speed, so that probably would have been the better attack to go for, but I guess obviously he didn't decide to go for that because I have a Ghost type on my side of the field. And he goes for the Outrage, but my Trevenant is a boss. Trevenant manages to survive. And I go for the Shadow Claw. It's not going to be able to take it out. This thing is going to be able to hit me again. With the third Outrage, that's how lucky he is, and that's going to knock out my Trevenant. So I'm kind of just hoping and banking on the fact that it gets hurt in Confusion, otherwise I'm going to be facing some serious problems right now. So send in my Mamoswine. I know an Ice Shot is not going to kill it, so I decided to just go for an Earthquake, hoping that I mean I knew I wasn't going to outspeed, I was just really praying that the Confusion would come into play, and it does. Arcanine manages to punch himself in the face. That's just perfect. So now, I mean, the game is pretty much decided. He sends in his last Pokemon, Ninjask. It's got nothing else to do but just die. And I mean, I was kind of locked into Earthquake now because I am Choice, so I have to switch out. And I switched into my Charizard. I hope he didn't think I was just trolling him, because if I were, I would have definitely gone for like a Roost or a Dragon Dance, or probably just stayed in with my Mamoswine and keep going for Earthquake. But that would have been horrible. I would not do that. But that's the game, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe to know when I upload more videos, and make sure to share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. Spread the love. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.